Okay folks, today let's talk about the reason why you may gain weight after you've lost weight. So if you don't know, I've been making videos since I lost weight and hit my goal weight of 150 pounds. I used to weigh 320 pounds, and with a ketogenic diet, I lost all my weight in the span of 2 years. But if you've been watching my videos since maybe this past January or so, I've been up by about 8 pounds. So like if you'd asked me when I was 320, 8 pounds, like big deal, just so what? But when you lose weight and hit your goal, and like your goal is just to maintain weight and you gain 8 to 10 pounds, it's just messing with your mind all the time. So I'm gonna give you guys the reason I think that a lot of people gain weight back after they hit their goal weight with whatever diet that they used. I used keto, but many people lose weight with other types of diets. So in my opinion, the one reason people gain weight after hitting their goal is other people. Let me state that in a way that actually puts the burden as us on people, because you know what? We are responsible for the things that we eat and our health and our weight. So let me restate. We have allowed other people to influence our lifestyles. And I'm just gonna illustrate this by telling y'all a little bit about my love life in the past 11 years or so. I started dating a man who lived in Montreal back in 2010, and I moved to upstate New York in 2010. I switched schools to be near him. I'm from the South originally, and so when I moved up there, it was a big change. He was the only person that I knew that lived up there. But because I was in upstate New York and he was in Montreal, we were still about an hour away driving time with no traffic. Sometimes it took an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to where he was. So I started keto and losing weight when I was dating this guy in 2015. So throughout the week, I was in school. I finished up my bachelor's and then I started my master's. So like Sunday night to Friday afternoon, it was just like me all by myself, because I'd go see him Friday night, stay the weekend, come back on Sunday evening. So from Sunday evening to Friday afternoon, I was just able to follow my ketogenic diet, follow my new diet rules, not have to worry about anybody's input or eating schedule or anything. And then because I was broke all the time, because I was in school basically paying for an internship during my master's in order to student teach, you know, I was paying tuition to go teach. A little angry about our student teaching system that we have going on. We should be paying our student teachers, I'm just gonna say it. Or at least give them free tuition. Anyway, that spiel's over. So I would go meet him on Friday, and that was usually the night that we ate out. We'd go to like this Italian place, and I would get like lamb or a steak or chicken that had no breading on it. It was all super keto. And then on Saturday, we'd go to the grocery store, we'd pick up food, we'd cook it, and then Sunday I'd eat like breakfast, and that was it. But from Sunday evening to Friday afternoon, like I was just like super lean keto, eating the fat off my body. That was my high fat source, you know, and there was nobody really there to influence me throughout the week. And I had a similar experience with my second serious boyfriend whom I lived with. So I moved back down south to find a teaching job, and teaching is a Monday to Friday, like 8 to 4 kind of job. It's pretty regular working hours. Well, my second long-term boyfriend worked retail. So even though we lived together, we weren't on the same schedule. We didn't have the same eating schedule or eating habits. I didn't feel the need to cook for him because he would eat at work, he'd go pick up food, and then when he came home, he'd put some food in the microwave, and I was like in bed. Oftentimes, he came home at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and you know, I had eaten at 5 or 6, so we weren't eating the same food. So I was just eating what helped me maintain my weight at that time. He was working weekends when I had weekends off. So we actually probably ate together and like went out maybe once a week together. So he didn't influence very much my eating habits at the time. Now fast forward to the man that I'm dating now. And we are on the same work schedule and we live together, so we're close together. So late last fall, early winter of last year, like November, December-ish, I noticed like I was going up in weight a bit, and by like January, February, I noticed that I could not get below 160 when my goal weight was 150. And I could always stick around 153 and be happy right there. So the reason I believe for that is that we started living together last fall, and we've been living together now for about a year. And so he works just like I do, usually Monday to Friday, you know, 8 to 4. Sometimes he gets off a little earlier or later, but we're usually at that point where we can eat dinner together. And you know, it was fall last year and I wanted to be all cute and do a couple things. So I wanted to make like awesome food that we could both enjoy. So I was, you know, not being as strict in my approach to my diet and lifestyle as I usually was. So the weight, I think, was packing on. Also, he got me into working out, which I don't hate. It's not my favorite thing, but I wouldn't have done it on my own. And so I'll tell you what, I really wish I had gone to go get a DEXA scan to measure what part of my bodies were muscle and fat before I started working out, because now I'm just like, I don't know, am I just a fatty or did I gain muscle at all, you know, over the last year? Who knows? So it kind of messes with me mentally. So just a hint, before you start working out and lifting weights and trying to gain muscle, go get a scan, see what your starting stats are, because I totally wish I had had that, because I'm kind of freaking out all the time, wishing that I knew, you know, if I gain fat or muscle. It's a struggle all the time. Life hurts. So since we've been living together, I have wanted to like make him food and make him comfort food and things that he'll enjoy. So instead of sticking to my chicken breast and salads, I was making, you know, fattier things with better tasting vegetable sides. I was incorporating more fats into my cooking. Like instead of just eating a salad with, you know, a very strict serving size of dressing, I was making like sauteed mushrooms with half a stick of butter and lots of seasonings. So like I said, I used to just go out to eat once a week with my exes. But now, since the man and I have the same work schedule, we can go out all weekend basically. We can go out anytime. Sometimes we go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a lot of eating out, and that's a lot of extra calories and drinking calories that we've consumed over the last year together. So this is what generally has been happening over the last 6 months, especially since we moved into this house. You know, downtown, we like to go out sometimes and just have drinks. The weather's getting so nice. Friday, you know, it's like the day after work is done for the week and you just want to go out and celebrate. Saturday is our sushi Saturday, or for me, sashimi Saturday. And then Sunday, we like to go pick up food and take it home and watch a movie. So we'll usually go pick up some Poke Bros. But again, all of that, I can't really count it. I'm probably overeating during those times. I'm probably consuming calories in the beverages that I consume. Wink, wink. I'm definitely allowing the things that we do to interrupt my goals. And I think that that happens a lot to people. So a really specific example of how I finally realized that his eating habits were influencing my eating habits is on Sunday, we went to go pick up some Poke Bros. You know, they have like these Poke Bowls, which you just load on with fish and toppings and stuff. He gets really hungry earlier than I do. Like I'm used to intermittent fasting during the week. So it was like 3 or 4 p.m. and he was hungry and I wasn't. And he was like, well, let's go stop, pick up a Poke Bowl. Sounds like a Pokeball. It was right after getting groceries and I was planning on making my own chicken dinner, probably around 6 o'clock with like a big salad. But he wanted to go pick up a Poke Bro bowl. And so I was like, I want to, you know, eat fun food too. I don't want to be the only one cooking. And so I made the decision for myself to get a Poke Bowl when I wasn't hungry, when I could have eaten a much leaner and, you know, countable dinner, one that I knew the exact measurements of, because I know that I'm struggling to maintain my weight. So that was just kind of a wake-up call on how I allow other people to influence what I eat and consume, which affects my weight, affects my self-image. So I need to work on that. That's my whole issue. But I imagine that this is kind of universal for people. You know, you lose weight, you change your habits, you know, you change the people in your life come and go. I'm not saying you drop people, but people change, you know, and you move on with your life and you get into these new habits and you allow other people's habits to affect you. That's not their fault. You've allowed that to happen. I've allowed it to happen to me. So I'm not blaming anybody but myself. But I think, you know, you just need to take the time to realize what's happening. Well, folks, let me know what you guys think. This is just kind of like my analysis of my own life. And that's all I can really share is my experiences with weight loss and weight maintenance. If you have lost weight, do let me know. Have you struggled with maintaining? And what do you think the cause of that was? I would love to know. Like I said, I've been working out more, eating more, probably going out more. So I think it's just the mix of everything. But that's about it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you liked my fall outfit. It felt wrong to wear white today. It's after Labor Day. We're like 10 degrees cooler all of a sudden in September. So I was like, I gotta wear some mauve, some fall colors. If you did enjoy the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe. That would help me out so much. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll link all that down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Allie. Have a good one. Bye.